with Hendrix as my vehicle, I stand piggy towards fluorescence, leaving pandemonium in my wake. Zurich was one of the few remaining standing cities. With control over my undead army and the city's robotic security force, I decimated it in hours. I needed to separate you from your guardian angel, Kane. I didn't have control over her, and she was pulling my power from me. That would come later. By taking Coalescence headquarters, surrounding it with an impenetrable armada. But I waited for you. I was so curious. I was in your head, but I couldn't take control. I wanted no. I needed to know how before I opened the gateway. But before that, you had to get through my undead army.
City systems had gone haywire. Vehicles, trains, power, anything connected to the grid was now a weapon at your disposal. You used Hendrix's DNI to plug into the system. We could see that from the carnage you unleashed, but we didn't know how bad it was yet. WA Command came over comms. They were experiencing robotic system malfunctions all across Switzerland. And you built yourself a wall of robotics blocking us from Coalescence. By the time we made it inside, you'd seize control of WA Command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You've done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women you loved.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
By the time we made it inside, you'd extended beyond Switzerland's grid. You'd seize control of WA Command. All remaining robotics protecting the world from the undead were now only loyal to you. You'd done it. It was the beginning of the end of mankind. All that stood between you and domination were the two women you loved.
And soon that too will be dealt with accordingly.
You trapped us in a decontamination room. You released this chemical.
6115. The virus that caused the outbreak in Singapore. And I had enough to wipe out all of Zurich.
You had triggered multiple breaches and containment failures. I interfaced with the system to see how bad the damage was.
And Kane acted as I predicted.
She sacrificed herself. The room was flooded with 6115, and the system reset was in there. But wait. No. There was a problem. What had you done? You lied. You tricked her. There was no breach. She sacrificed herself for nothing.
I ripped her from you. She could toy no more in my affairs. The dose I gave her wouldn't even turn her. It would simply kill her. I will never understand your species. You sacrifice yourselves for so little. Look at her. She gave her life for something that would amount to nothing. You tie yourselves to emotions, forcing you to act impulsively, without considering what could happen. You give your lives because you believe there's something to gain, as if a heavenly body would fall to its knees and worship you for your good deeds. Do you remember this place? What happened here?
You found Kruger, the one who rebuilt Project Corvus.
It was time to open the gateway, and Kruger was proving difficult, unwilling to fulfill his task. But he was equipped with DNI like yours. There were easier ways I could persuade him. I could become him.
I couldn't let you. I told Hendricks to stand down, or I'd take him down myself. You were desperate to convince him to open the gateway. You were relying on me being unable to shoot my friend, but I eventually did. We shot each other. I bled out on the floor and died, with Hendricks, stopping you!
But now you will shoot first. Change the memory. Don't wait for him to turn on you. Kill him. Change your fate.
Let him win. Everything will be all right.
Good. Now sacrifice yourself. Open the gateway.
Do as he asks. Let him think he's won. Offer yourself to him.
Wait. What? Where am I? What is this place? Hendricks? What are you doing here? Where are we? What the hell's going on? I can't hear you. What are you saying? Why can't I hear you?
Humans have no voice in this place, and how could they? But as it happens, this is not Hendricks, merely a reflection of your consciousness. It's how our realm manifests itself to mortals.
How is this possible? What did you do?
Deimos? What's happening?
Why don't you ask your friend? Maybe Hendricks can explain it.
He won't speak. He can't speak.
Of course not. Of course the mortal cannot speak. Their voice is meaningless and insignificant. Why would we cater to their wants and wills when they shouldn't be here?
Where is here?
Like you don't know. Now you choose to play dumb with me. Do you even know what you've done? Where is Kruger? You did this. You made this happen. Answer me, what did you do? And yet, we have another voiceless mortal. I can do little with you. I should not be here. This wasn't the plan. I was to open the gateway, not pass through it. And still you can't speak. You move your mouth like a child, but you do not speak. I am Deimos, demigod of dread and terror, and you will not speak! Look at him, angry at his circumstances, in his attempts to be heard. But it's curious. How can you speak? You're mortal. Or at least so you would have me believe.
Deimos, I don't know what you think's happening.
Enough! In time, I'm sure it will become clear, but now... Now I leave you to die.
Hello? Who's there? Where am I?
This is your new home, my child. This is love.
I recognize your voice. You've spoken to me before.
I am the reason you're still alive. I've been with you from the start, traveling with you all this time. And now you're going to kill my brother for me. Oh yes, there's much work to be done. So much fun to be had.
Fun to be had.
Still you live.
Who are you?
You just
I am
won't
Dolos,
die.
Demigoddess of
How many times can I
deception
lead
and
you to
trickery.
death only for you to walk away unscathed?
Deimos for me.
This poor babbling mute soul didn't do a damn thing, but he knows when to give up and die. How did you send me back? Why couldn't I control you as my puppet, like the others? You're mortal.
She may be mortal, my dear brother, but she has a little help from her friend.
No. You... This cannot be. What have you done?
I've ended your little reign of terror over humanity. The time of the dead is over.
No. No! No! No!
But Deimos, I thought you'd be happy. I've brought you back home where you belong. I must be confused. I thought that's what you wanted.
Humanity was mine to rule. They were mine to destroy.
Humanity will destroy itself in time. It doesn't need our help for that.
Sister, you've made a grave mistake.
Taylor, what are you doing here? How are you here?
It's an illusion I've created for you. A companion to help you. Follow him.
Where is he taking me?
To Deimos' hearts. To destroy him, you must first destroy his hearts.
Deimos? Dolos? Taylor? Is anyone there? Dolos. I recognize these buildings. Why does this place look so strange, yet so familiar?
Malum is a realm beyond conceptual space and time. It manifests as a reflection of the individual. This is your Malum. Follow Taylor. He'll take you to the heart. This cold world is damned and consumed by death. It's outstayed its welcome in a known universe. Father won't be pleased. What better time than now, I suppose?
You think I will let you do that?
Of course! You were never particularly good at anything. You were built to kneel, not rule. What's the human expression? Always a bridesmaid, never a bride? I arrived on Earth with my bride.
Destroy you!
I lay hidden in shadow. Deimos never knew, but he's a simple creature. He's concerned with revenge, power, violence. He wanted an undead army just so he could kill me. How boring. And I was content to let him think he'd won. So I sat back while he consumed all of Earth.
You realize the futility of your actions? A human cannot kill a god.
But she's no ordinary human. Wherever she goes, I follow. I'm in her head, a part of her.
How could you have known my plan?
Because it was my plan. I watched her in coalescence, saved her monographers, guided her through battle. This entire time, you've played into my head.
It's a pity she won't live to see me kill you. It's a pity she won't live to see me kill you.
Dolos, you were Kane? You were with me the whole time.
I am not my brother. I don't turn people into puppets. Not when they're so suggestible and malleable. Why control when they can formulate them? Go. Destroy the heart.
I will break you,
Taylor
rip
found
you
us
from
easy.
her grasp.
All it took was for the doctor to create the disturbance. Deimos thought he'd manipulated Salim. I had my fun watching my brother play with his toys, but I was bored. It was time to go home.
You let him destroy humanity.
Oh, relax. Humanity will be just fine. Without Deimos, Bishop's cure will work. Humanity will return to its boring, uninteresting self. Don't you worry your little head. You know, even if you kill Deimos, you can't go home. The gateway to Earth is sealed. You trapped here. I hope that's not...
Killing that fucker means damnation here. I'll take it.
Oh, I think you and I are going to get along just fine.
I wonder, sister, what's your plan? After you kill me, who's next? Our father? The king on his fiery throne? Cronus, Proteus, and Hybris, Chiron, the four brothers. I wonder, sister, what's your plan? After you kill me, who's next? Our father? The king on his fiery throne? Cronus, Proteus, and Hybris, Chiron, the four brothers of the great sea, the mirrors of Perseus. Where does it end? Will you kill all of them?
Oh my, now that you mention it, I hadn't thought of that. I guess I'll just have to kill all of them. Run! Run while you can, little brother! Deimos did exactly as I had hoped. I knew, given the chance, he'd turn all of humanity into his army. Only then could I take him home. But to open the gateway, he needed a human sacrifice, just as the test subjects were sacrificed to open the gateway in Coalescence. A blood offering. You know he's not wrong. You are strong. Stronger than any human I've seen. You force yourself to carry the weight of the world. You use it. It motivates you. You're driven by the need to do better, to improve on what's more human than that? The drive to do better, to be better.
I won't let you do this. We're not finished.
She's burned your hearts. You're already weakening. Once she destroys your soul, it will be complete.
What choice do you have, Deimos? This is the world you made for yourself.
I cannot be defeated. I won't be undone. I cannot be undone! Why won't you just
This is your chance! Let's see what a mortal can do! Do it! Kill him!
No! I am Deimos, demigod of dread and terror!
How's How's this for fucking horrifying? Wait. This is Zurich. You said I couldn't come back to her.
Right now, we've got bigger problems.
Why? Because we killed your brother? Heir to the throne of Malum?
We've thrown this universe into anarchy. Demigods, sirens, titans, deities alike will go to
Let
war.
them come.
I like the sound of that. So, what's the plan, partner?
We kill every last one of these motherfuckers.